Welcome back to SBA Insider. I'm Quinn Taylor. I'm here with Nick Frank.
What's going on?
How's it going, brother?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. Really, really good. We got a good one here.
We do.
We got a guy that we really like, who's been here for just a little bit. You know, he's getting
not too long.
He's starting to get to know the guys here, but he's making an impact every day. Andrew Foti.
Yes.
Andrew.
What's going on?
Talk to us, brother.
Something, love doing this. It's a great gig. Nick, man. I always tell him, words will never put it into how much I appreciate him. Last year, my brother was on the freshman team in high school. I started talking to the coach, hey, I really want to get into this. Talk to Nick. And I talked to Nick, and he blessed me with an opportunity, and I'm running with it. I love to do it. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Talk about your journey to get here, right? Talk about being a baseball player formerly, and now you're a coach. And how's that given back to you, all the intensity that you bring when you're a coach now? You know, you coach a lot of the younger guys. We look at you as the soldier of the youth here. All right, talk about that a little bit.
So I started playing baseball from a young age, grew up like every kid, loved it. You know, baseball is the best thing in the world. Still is. And then I got older and my focuses went different places.
Sure.
And I stopped playing. And I really started to hate the game for a few years until I came back and started coaching. Actually, I started umpiring first. I umpired one of Nick's games too.
Different perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I started umpiring. I started to love the game again. I was involved. I was on the field with kids, laughing, having a good time. And then once I started coaching, like my love has completely come back for baseball. Oh, like the kids I love the kids so much.
Yeah.
Like I never thought I would have such a connection with 10-year-olds. Like we have so much fun. I love doing what I do. And the kids are they're just like watching them grow up from a year.
Right.
Like almost a year now, but a year, it's crazy. And it's something that is just so special.
It is a special thing. I think you see a lot of yourself in those guys.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's where I think the beauty in it all comes. It's kind of a romantic game in some ways, right? Like I think when you get to be around some of the younger kids, you saw what you did at that age, and you didn't even see it from that perspective at that point. But now you kind of understand how not only intense are they about the game, but this is such a free-flow environment for them that they get to come here and stay loose, enjoy their time. Nick, talk a little bit about that experience that you've seen from him, how the players have gravitated to him, and the parents, right? I think that they see him as an asset here.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely made an impact in our program. He's always smiling. He's always doing the right thing. He stays calm, relaxed. He's got the younger guys, so obviously that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to compete. We want to win, but we also want to teach, and we also want them to grow and learn from their mistakes, and he's the perfect person for that.
Right.
You know, he does a tremendous job with it. He loves it. He's accountable, shows up every day, and is ready to work. And I think that's perfect for what he's doing right now, which is really working with the 8s, 9s, and 10s. He steps in when we need him for other age groups, and the passion. Right?
Yeah.
You can't teach the passion.
No.
And he has that. So I think that's the hardest thing to teach a coach, especially a guy who plays baseball and then starts to coach. There is a growth period to that. You know, I went through it, Quinn went through it, everyone goes through that. And I think you've done a pretty good job in less than a year. And we're very happy to have you and your family be part of our program now. It definitely was a great thing for everyone here.
Thank you. Appreciate
That's
that.
excellent, man. Your brother trains here, Anthony. He's a 5-time-a-week guy. He's been here consistent. He's been focused. Talk about your work ethic and the passion that you probably give to him at this point.
Oh, him. My brother was, same kind of thing happened. His focuses went to different areas.
Okay.
And I saw that, and I was like, wow. I was like, it's happening to him at a young age.
Yeah.
And then he came over here, and his whole perspective on baseball just changed completely. It was like, it was drastic. Came here, he had a really, really good fall, and he was just like, he loved the game again. He wanted to show up every day, wanted to work hard, and then obviously the gym, now he loves it. Like, it was such a drastic change in such a short period of time that I was like, wow. Like, I had some hard talks with him, but sometimes you don't always listen to your older brother. Yeah. Especially as a 15-year-old.
I didn't, right? I didn't. I remember those types of conversations too.
My brother does.
And it was tough. It was some challenges, right? You see what it looks like at the top, and he saw your growth in the game as well, and I'm sure he probably wanted to even aspire to that. So, but you obviously want him to go further in the game,
absolutely.
and I think he has that mentality. Nick, talk about seeing both of them grow in different paths, but simultaneously.
I think it's great. I think it's awesome. I think his brother, I think what Andrew said is right. Kind of lost some interest, I think, a little bit. Didn't know him very much from a player, as much as I do now, obviously.
Right.
But he's here 5 days a week. So obviously what his older brother's talking right now, that's definitely true because it's in action. It's in actions.
Yeah.
And he's here every day. So
Absolutely.
I think that he came to a competitive team. We're very good at that level. The coaches are very good at that level. Kids have been here for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
He's a new player, and he has something to prove. We have something to prove every day.
Right.
Right? Be better every day. That competitive nature. I think that part of it brought it back in him.
Mm-hmm.
As far as Coach Foti goes, I think he knows that too. Let's compete, bro.
Yeah.
Be better than me every day.
Absolutely.
I want you to try to be better than me every day. I want us to be better together.
Yes.
And if we all do that for the right reasons inside the same roof, with the same beliefs, sky's the limit for everyone. So it's been pretty cool to see them both grow, but the way the family has embraced us and how different it is, I take that as that's the biggest compliment you can have.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Coaching's tough, right? It's not always easy.
No.
Talk about some of the challenges, but also your favorite things inside those challenges.
Some challenges in coaching is me and Nick talk on the phone a lot, and it's parents. Parents sometimes are a tough task.
Right.
And being young sometimes hurts me. But the glory in that challenge is I'm learning every day, learning how to talk to people, right? Who knew when I was 19 I'd be talking to 50-year-old parents about their son or their daughter, whatever the case may be. It's like I'm growing as a person because of that, having those hard phone calls. And I'm learning from the big guy right here, everything. He's teaching me everything regarding talking to parents, and because sometimes you don't always agree with a parent. And that's been the biggest challenge for me as a coach.
Right.
But I love that challenge because I'm learning.
Right.
I'm learning every day.
Talk about where you want to take coaching, right? What do you see yourself continuing to do, and how do you want to make an impact in the baseball world moving forward?
My goal, it's been my goal for a long time. My goal is to have a varsity program under my belt in the future. I want to be the head coach of a varsity baseball team. And then wherever it goes from there, it goes. But that's my goal in the game of baseball, definitely.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
That's excellent. I think you're in a great place to do it. I think you have a ton of great mentors, people who've done it at that level and hit the pinnacles. And I think just continuing to listen, buy in, and focus, I think Nick's going to help you do that. If you have any other things that you do here, talk about that. Where can people find you? What are the things that you do in this facility that people can start to reach out to you for?
I do private lessons with the kids.
Okay.
And I'm always here. You can find me here anytime. I mean, I'm back there with the older guys, just hanging out. If they need me to hit fungos or something, I'm always with the older guys because my brother works out back there. So I'm always here. Anyone can find me here in this building between like 3 and 6-ish.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, Nick, got anything else, man? This guy's
doing a great
this
job.
guy's salt of the earth.
And I think that when parents are on top of them, I get them on the phone with the parent. So I want them to listen to the conversation. That's how you're going to be able to grow people into being, to kind of understand what the world is. Right? Everyone's here for a different reason. When you have meetings with families, they all think differently. They may say the right things in that setting, but that's not what they believe. I always say there's a snake to the right or the left. You don't know if he's there. So you treat every phone call like that. And I say that with respect to anyone who calls us. Like I'm going to hear you out. We may not always be right, but the 24-hour rule should exist. It doesn't. So I'm going to be there for my guys. I'm going to be there for my coaches, and I'm going to support them. So if it's 5 hours on the phone after a showcase, it's 5 hours on the phone after a showcase.
Right.
But I don't like to let things drag out a couple of days. I think that's what separates me from everyone else. I'm going to get on top of it. And I'm going to let the parent air it out and let them feel better and then try to put them in a calm place. That's showing them support on both sides. So I think he's learning every day. We hang up the phone. He says, "Dude, how did you do that?" And I just laugh. And I say, "It's been a long time.
It's a lot of work,
It's
man.
been a long time.
A decade plus of work.
I just know what people, they want their feelings to be said. As long as they keep it PG, it'll stay PG. If not, I'll take over the conversation. But no, you're doing a great job. We're happy to have you. We're happy to have your family here. Your brother's busting his ass. All right, you can edit it or not, but it's a fact. And at the end of the day, let's just keep growing together. The Fotis, Boundless, Sportika, everything else here, and let's keep rolling.
Let's go. Woody, thank you so much.
We appreciate you.
That's Coach's Spotlight with Andrew Foti. Welcome to SBA Insider. This is Coach's Spotlight. I'm here with Nick Frank, a guy who just came into this program not too long ago, but is making an impact every single day. Anthony Foti. Andrew Foti. Oh my God, I see his brother every day. Do it over.